Hello, welcome to SD Game Talks. Today we take a look at the Chelsea players, the main squad that has been submitted to play the FIFA Champions League this season. So we're going to start with the goalkeepers, the players that are going to be playing for Chelsea this season in the Champions League. And the first person they've got to go with is Sanchez right here. You see Sanchez is the goalkeeper selected with Jorgensen to play in this competition this season for Chelsea. And Chelsea, Sanchez actually rightly deserve it. The way he plays in the Club World Cup, the way Sanchez is performing in Chelsea this season, I think he's a perfect selection for Chelsea squad this season. And then we're going to take a look at some of his performance right here, where you see Sanchez performance here this season, just 3 appearances so far, and has played over 217 minutes, and you see all the statistics right here. He's so good. I think he's so far the best for this competition this year. And so far, one good thing about Sanchez is that he has kept 2 clean sheets with 3 games in the Premier League. He's kept 2 clean sheets and make 8 incredible saves for Chelsea this season. So 8 saves, 2 clean sheets, I think is something so much amazing. We like to see him play in the Champions League. And then we're going to look at other statistics for Sanchez right here. But so far, let's take a look at the next player. Let's see here, Philippe Jorgensen. Philippe Jorgensen is also one of the players selected to play in the Champions League 2025-2026 for Chelsea squad. Jorgensen is just like, a backup goalkeeper for Sanchez. So far, Chelsea have got just 2 players, 2 goalkeepers right away for the Champions League this season with Jorgensen and Sanchez. Chelsea is going to be taking to play this. And let's take a look at the next player right here. Take a clean look at here. You find Chelsea's defender, and we've got to call for the defenders. We've got Marc Cucurella, who is going to be participating as well in this competition for Chelsea. Actually, he's a very good defender. So we've got Marc Cucurella, and then we have got Tosin right here for Chelsea as well. Tosin is also going to be one of the defenders to play with us, and so of course he's very good as well. I think he deserves to be in this position for Chelsea. So we're gonna go with Tosin. And let's see other defenders. So we've got Tosin, we've got Badiashile. I don't know, it's very questionable for Badiashile, but I really do believe that Badiashile is coming like, a backup for Chelsea. Badiashile is coming like a backup for Chelsea because I think he's having some injuries and he's just coming, like a backup. Hopefully, Kowi is going to be there. Of course, Kowi has been called up as well. So after that, we're going to take a look at Kowi here for sure, because right here, Kowi is on injury, but I don't know why he put his names in this list. And there's someone missing right here, which is Acheampong. Acheampong, I don't know why he's not here, but Kowi is there, which is giving the Chelsea fans the hope that maybe Kowi is going to come back to play in this competition as well. And then, of course, we've got Hato here, who is going to be there. Hato is also representing in the Chelsea. Shaloba, of course, needs to be there and is there. And then we talk about the captain here. Rich James is the captain. He's there actually. And then we talk of Malo Gusto, perfect one for Gusto. He's going to be there. And then Fofana also has to be there. Fofana also being injured. I believe that by then he's gonna be better to play for the Chelsea squad. And then one person is missing here is Acheampong. I was actually believing that this Acheampong, Maresca is gonna use Acheampong according to the way Maresca was using the guy, and he was stepping up, was proving better. And I don't know why they didn't put his name, but rather they went ahead to put Lavai Kowi and Badiashile, which I believe that for me I can actually prefer Badiashile. I can actually prefer rather Acheampong to Badiashile in this case. I don't know why Acheampong is not in the list, but best known to Maresca. We're just going to see what they'll play in this competition. Let's take a quick look as well to the midfield, where we've got Enzo Fernandez, well-deserved. We've got here Esugo, well-deserved. Let's see what Enzo Fernandez is. So far this season for Enzo Fernandez, 3 appearances and 3 starts, and he's been so good, one of our best midfielders. But so let's just take a quick at last season to see his performance last season. Actually, last season he played over 2,900 minutes and over 32 appearances. Let's see where he has some goals right here. 2 headers, 2 goals with the right foot and 2 goals with the left foot, making it a total of 6 goals scored for Enzo Fernandez. I mean, if you see his chances created was so good, I think not counting his assists as well, Enzo Fernandez is so good. I believe Chelsea is going to count on him so much very well in this competition. So these are his goals, 6 goals without any penalty takes, and is so very important for Chelsea. That is in for last season and this season as well. So good. Now we are going to also go with Dario Esugo. Dario Esugo as well is going to be accompanying Enzo Fernandez in the midfield, and we're going to be going with Santos. Andres Santos is going to be there, one of the midfielders, and we cannot talk about the midfield without counting Moses Caicedo, who's been our best midfielder so far. But what baffles me as well right here is that Lafia wasn't caught up. I know he's an injury player, but you cannot go ahead to bring all these players without, bringing Lafia right into this game in the midfield. Lafia is, I think, very key, important player for Chelsea. I mean, the time that he's on form, the way he plays. I remember that Lafia as well was not caught up in the Conference League. I don't know why. Enzo Maresca, I don't know if he has any plan for him, I think, but his career in Chelsea, I think, from the way it looks right now, is slowly coming to an end. I mean, he wasn't called in the Conference League, and right now again they're going for the Champions League. One of the best players when he's on form. I love the way he plays in that midfield, but still wasn't called up right here to play for the Champions League. So it's a little bit of question mark. And then let's move over to the attack line to see Pedro Neto. Well deserved. He was absolutely very incredible last season, and I mean, starting from the World Cup and until now, he was a very much good player for Chelsea. Liam Delap still trying to pick up, and I believe Liam Delap is going to be a very good player for Chelsea when he finally gets to his top form. Liam Delap is very good as well. And we're going to talk about Cole Palmer. Of course, Chelsea cannot talk about Cole Palmer we cannot talk about Chelsea without mentioning Cole Palmer, yeah? So let's take a quick look at some of the statistics for Cole Palmer right here. But this is 2025, 2026, and I'm just going to go ahead to see what happened last season with Cole Palmer, where he appearing 37 times, playing over 3,000 minutes, and starting 36 times or so, and then here you're going to go with some of the stats for Cole Palmer, and there you see total goals 15 and goals per minute, and all these things, minute per goal and all these things. So Cole Palmer is a really incredible player for Chelsea, and they're going to find how he scored his goals. Man, this guy is really crazy. This Cole Palmer, he doesn't have a goal with the right foot. This right foot for Cole Palmer is just like a supportive system for him, just supporting him to walk. He doesn't have any goal with the right foot rather, and then no goal with the header. See, all 15 goals scored for Cole Palmer is coming from this left foot, and then you're gonna see 1 free kick and 4 penalties. So this is really crazy that Cole Palmer doesn't have a goal with the right foot. Let's check 2020. Let's check 2020. Go back 2023, 2024 to see if he has to go with the right foot. Yeah, 1-2 header. Yeah, right foot. He managed to score 3 goals right here. He managed to score 3 goals with the right foot right here for Cole Palmer. So his 22 goals in the 23, 24 was actually 17 with the left, and then 3 right and 2 header, which was actually good. 9 penalties are all. Why not? Okay, it's fine for Cole Palmer, I know. Let's see what is the next player, attacker. So Chelsea has Gittens as well, who is going to be going for the Champions League. So Chelsea picking up Gittens, and of course João Pedro, and we're going to have here Tariq Josh. Tariq Josh is not selected. However, Tariq Josh is not selected here in this competition. So João Pedro is very incredible for Chelsea. Look at his stats for Chelsea. Let's see some of the stats for João Pedro in Chelsea. Real quick, you're going to find here 2 headers already, 0 goals. I think this is for this season, so it's absolutely not much. He has 2 goals already, which is very good. I mean, with just how many stats for him? 3 stats, 3 appearances, 2 goals, of course 3 stats here. 2 goals is something very good. This is a striker Chelsea were hoping on to play, in this the Champions League very well. João Pedro, we talk about him. Tariq Josh is not in this list. He's not going to be playing the Champions League with us. Also, we talk about McGee. Yeah, he came back to Chelsea. And Estavao, this is the other star boy you're going to be looking up to. He's so incredible, his play, his chances. I believe that is going to be so much important to Chelsea. And of course, he's going to be playing Champions League, Estavao. And who is the next player right here? Garnacho just joining Chelsea. We don't know how long it's going to take him to pick up, how long it's going to take him to perform at Chelsea, but I believe he's going to be a very good player for Chelsea, a very good forward for Chelsea. So let's take a quick look at what Chelsea have got. So we've got Sanchez, we've got Jorgensen, we've got here Marco Correa, we've got Tosin, and we've got Badeshil, and then we've got here Levi Kowi, and then we're going to go with Hato, Shaloba, and going to go with Rich James, of course, Fofana, and Malo Gusto. And then we're gonna go here with Esugu, and we're gonna go with no, Ashempong is not coming, he's not gonna be there. Enzo Fernandez, for me I should go with Ashempong. Then we're gonna go with Enzo Fernandez. Lavia is not going to be coming as well, he's not selected for the 24-man squad for the Champions League Chelsea this season. Enzo Fernandez, of course, Moses Caicedo, of course, is gonna be there. Santos, of course, is gonna be there. And then we go with Pedro Neto. He's going to be there. Liam Delap, of course. Cole Palmer, of course, is going to be there. And then we're going to go with Gittens. Jamie Gittens, of course, is going to be there. Tari Josh as well is not going to be there for the Chelsea squad. And of course, we've got here Pedro Neto is also going to be there for the 25-man squad. And then we've got McGree, who's going to be coming with us. Ganacho as well, his name is included. Just he didn't play any game yet, but for sure he's going to be Chelsea representative in the Champions League. And then we've got here Estavao. William is going to be there, and that is it for the Chelsea squad this season. What do you think about the players that were not called up? You got Lavia, you've got Tari George, and what do you think about all the players that are called? And so this is what Chelsea is going to bring to the Champions League. What do you think? What can you predict out of this? Do you think Chelsea can actually use this squad, to dominate teams like Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, and of course Manchester City, who are going to be playing in the Champions League this season? These are all what Chelsea is going to be taking in this competition this season. And of course, we're going to be absolutely looking up to this star boy from Chelsea, Estavao, right here. He's going to be so much incredible for Chelsea team this season. And if you didn't subscribe to our channel, we bring to you more news about other teams, not only Chelsea, not only Man City, not only Arsenal. Of course, we also talk about Real Madrid, Barcelona, Paris Saint-Germain, Bayern Munich. Subscribe to our channel. We're going to bring to you all sport news that related to what you want to know in the market, for the transfer news and everything. You absolutely want to know what is happening in the football world. Subscribe to our channel and see you in our next video.